Alright, wasting some time here with a replay sent in from LeandroDamiao, maybe? Alright, there's a name. It's gonna call you Lean, if that works for you. I'm sorry when I butcher people's names. It's not something I really try to do. It's a matter of competence and enunciation of names I'm not familiar with. Mine equals 0. Lean is going in here in the tier 10 gearing. It's actually the first gameplay anybody's ever. I think it's the first gameplay that I recall seeing from the gearing. Everything else has been Fletcher's, I think. Anyway, he's on trap domination mode on Hotspot. I said trap. I don't know what I said trap. I've been having trap a whole lot. I have that map is just stuck into my head. I can't get past it. Anyways, Lean is going into A cap, kind of scouting it out a little bit, being slightly cautious about actually going in there. Looking before you jump. That's a good idea. And this battle just jumped right into it. It's kind of one of those maps where you spawn fairly close to the enemy, actually. That and the ships at this high of a tier are pretty quick. Looking at the enemy Montana, I'm going to guess Lean's going to do something mean to this guy. Not a good idea to fire those yet. Fubuki's in the way. Enemy Shimakaze, 6 kilometers away. This is when the silly rate of fire that the gearing gets just comes handy. Just melt your enemies right there. Yeah, there were decisions made by that Shimakaze, and they weren't good for him staying in the match past the 3-minute mark, I'm gonna assume. The last shots out, Shimakaze was destroyed. Fubuki took quite a beating. He may die from those torpedoes, actually. Lean actually came out of it completely undamaged. No damages. I'm actually going to check something real quick. This may mess with the audio slightly. Okay, I was just checking on the full name is LeandroDamiao. I don't know how to begin to go about that name correctly, but it's named. I'm going to stick with Lean. You can wrap my Texas accent around that. So, still kind of patrolling the A cap here. Enemy Shimakaze destroyed. That's a really big plus for his team. That was a big danger on the enemy team for his battleships. Stalking around the A cap. It looks like the enemy are loitering around it fairly close. I think he could actually, yeah, he could definitely get some torpedoes past that island and into their formation. Let's see if he does that or not. The enemy carrier, well, the enemy Lexington is attacking the friendly Lexington. I don't see the fighters from the friendly Lexington, actually. He may not have launched any. And a Montana just sitting there. I think Lean is trying to avoid being spotted here. Gonna launch some torpedoes. Yeah, he can launch through there. And torpedoes away. Enemy Otago really close. Does open up. Yeah, might as well take some pop shots while you go around the corner. That's one of the most annoying things to do, but it's a good idea. Oh, friendly Lexington is gone. That is bad. The enemy Lexington. I think that friendly Lexington may have been a bot. I wasn't paying really close attention to him, but I think he didn't actually launch anything. Enemy destroyer. That is going to be the Tashkent. Good news is the gearing can gun down a Tashkent at close range. At a little bit farther range, the show velocity and gun arc of the Russian ship will be a slight advantage, but at this range, I believe Lean can do some damage to him. He is going to pop his smoke screen, turn away. Oh, hey, there's some torpedo hits. Oh, on the turpets, 3 torpedo hits. That's going to leave a mark. And going into the B cap now. Enemy Montana still stalking around. Another torpedo hit. 3 more torpedo hits. Ah, the RNGs and the enemy ships were just like, yes, we'll run into all your torpedoes. It's not, I mean, it doesn't happen often, but it is a good idea to launch torpedoes into large enemy formations. It does pay off every now and again. And stalking the B cap right now. I really like that Lean is he's not a rusher. He's a patient destroyer player. If you want to be successful being a destroyer player, being patient really does help a lot. Did get his engine knocked out just by looking what's happening. I'm assuming Lean has the last stand ability. If you play destroyers, you need it. And now popping smoke, a little too much fire from that Tashkent. He is down below half health now. Enemy Tashkent is getting wrecked though. He is nice and spotted. Yes, there we go. Lean kills the Tashkent. And taken off from the enemy battleship. Does have that smoke screen there that he could turn back into and use to engage that Montana, but I think he's probably would be the best idea to actually capture the C point and just launch torpedoes at that Montana. Your torpedoes are really fast, and well, not really fast. They're good torpedoes. They're nothing to laugh about. Enemy Otago supporting that Kutsov in right outside of sea. That's not great news, but it does look like he is getting wrecked by that Iowa. So better news, that Montana is going to take some torpedoes. There's one. There's two. Yep, there's 4. That's most of his health right there. That is what's slightly more dangerous about. I feel like the Fletcher and the Goering are really dangerous ships because, oh yeah, Lean's going to be able to gun this guy down if he wants to. He's being spotted by a plane right now. A few salvos. This guy should be dead. Using AP, looking for that Citadel. Surprised he's not getting there actually. But, you know, dead's dead and that guy's gone. Now capturing the C point. 143,000 damage he's done so far. That's impressive with those torpedo salvos. He has 10 torpedo hits. But like I was saying though, the Goering and the Fletcher seem like they're the range most American destroyers fight at and launch their torpedoes at. They're fairly close. A bit closer than most IGN captains most of the time. Kind of depends on individual players. But man, they get dangerous with those torpedoes at 9 and 10. And Lean is being spotted by the enemy Otago behind him and his aircraft. Looking for, yep, that is unfortunate. But he did thankfully get the cap before that Otago hit him. But that is Otago, that's danger close, being spotted by the Otago. You want to make like a baby and head out from that one. Lean's team has made a good comeback. The Iowa Stealth Fang, really nice game, killing three enemy on that side of the map over there. Does seem like the enemy did kind of jump up the middle and die. And I'm assuming Lean is going to try to stalk this Otago. Doesn't have a spot on him. He is about to be spotted. Lean's about to be spotted by that plane, but he does have a nice island here to hide behind. can launch torpedoes from around this corner. That I think he's waiting for the plane to pass, so hopefully the plane doesn't spot him. Just launching one set, pops the smoke and gets around the corner. The Otago gets a lucky hit off with the into the rudder. Yeah, I'm assuming that Otago is going to dodge those. And I think Lean is probably going to, if I had to guess, I would assume he's going to back up, wait for the Otago at point blank range and torp him. It is dangerous territory, especially there's a Yamato backing Lean up actually. Sarge 66. Okay, he turns off. He doesn't want any of that Yamato. Torpedoes out from the Otago. Both sets of torpedoes, so we know Lean doesn't have to worry about torpedoes coming out of that Otago anymore. And there's not... It's like the Matrix scene where Trinity shoots the agent from point blank. There's no dodging this. There's not. There's patience to where you don't shoot him nose on, so you don't miss with a lot of them. And yeah, bye Otago. Confederate high caliber and devastating strike all on one torpedo launch right there. Very nice. And circling back, just 2 enemy battleships left. See, that is the Montana and the Tirpitz. And they take a pretty big hit from the Otago right before he died, I think. And that Tirpitz is fairly low. Couple shots out on that Tirpitz. It's a bit out of range right now, and that you can see the shell travel time is really long. It takes so long for them to get there. 5 hits though. That's not bad at all. And Lean doing something a lot of players don't do. If you just press the right mouse button, and you can keep on looking away and just keep firing, and it's going to keep on shooting the same place. Obviously, if they start dodging, it's not going to adjust it, but is an easy way for fast firing ships to look around and keep shooting. Do that in the Atlanta sometimes too. Doing it now, I believe, also. And hunting this last Montana down. Get over here. Oh, the enemy Iowa actually killed another. No, not the enemy Iowa. The friendly Iowa actually killed another ship. He does have a broadside, I think, to that Montana also. The Montana's turned away from that Iowa, though. He doesn't want any of that broadside into his side. And also, the Montana has 2 destroyers just going after him at will. That's never a good thing. He is, I don't know who's engaging. He's taking some big hits from everybody. 183,000 damage that Lean has now. Those torpedo hits. That's one torpedo salvo with 6 hits. It was a really impressive addition to his game. And to the end screens here, 552,000 credits. 100 hits with main guns, 13 hits with the torpedoes. That's a big one right there. Lean and the Iowa Stealth Thing are the top contributors to the team. Lean only got 2 kills, but he did do a significant amount of damage, 157,000 damage with those torpedoes alone. Anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Come back and see me.